Good morning, YouTube. My name's Emery, and it's a little different since last time I saw you. It's cold now. Last I saw you, we were going to get some rain. I sowed some wheat, and we got some rain. That Wednesday, I sowed wheat all day that Wednesday. It rained a whole half inch to a little over an inch. And then that Sunday, we got another 2/10 in between that, and then another inch or so in some places. So we're at about 1.5 to 2.5 inches everywhere. And so that was today is now Monday, December 1st. We're coming on with this one's gonna be 2 weeks from since I stripped any cotton. So it's been wet for a while, waiting for things to dry out, and then now it's gotten cold. Yesterday we got a decent freeze. Tonight we're supposed to get a really good freeze, and we'll finish off any of the cotton that's still hanging on. So I shouldn't have to spray anything, which I'm good with. I'm thankful for that. But today I'm gonna try to get back in the field. I've got I'm going to get some tarps because I'm out of tarps. So I'm gonna get this unloaded. The strippers are still at the barn. I need to blow them off. I greased them yesterday. I'm gonna blow them off, drive them back to the field where we were stripping. We've got about 80 to 100 acres left at that farm, and then one more farm, 150 acres, and then we'll be done on that side. We'll move back towards Sagerton near our barn. And so hope to have a good day today. Short day because Denton has a basketball game tonight, but we'll get started hopefully back today as long as the weather cooperates. I haven't checked humidity yet, but I think it's gonna be a little high this morning, but it should hopefully drop off some to get going, maybe and warm up just a hair. It's not gonna get much above 40 today, but it'll be a little warmer than it is now. So I'm gonna take this gate off so they can push the tarps on the pallet, and go take this to the dumpster. Also, there will be a special guest appearance later today at some point. At least that's the plan. So stay tuned for that. Well, I got two pallets. I don't really know how many are on each one. I know there's 2 in each package. 2, 4, 6, 12, 24. I think there's 24 in each. So that won't probably, I don't know if that'll finish me out or not. I'm not really sure, but it'll get me down the road a little ways. Here at my parents, because we're going to be stripping that way for a little bit, and I'll move this over later. But it's still wet around the house. It's wetter here. I'm still going to wait for them to pick these modules up for another day or two. I told them to go pick up Bob's because it's drier over there, but a couple more days just so the module trucks don't totally make a mess. It's not going to make a huge mess, but they're going to leave ruts, and then the wheat won't come up very good in those spots, especially with it being wet. All right, about to get my stripper out. I had to get Dad's out whatever day that was, the other day, because I had to get the 8130 from the module builder, unhook it, bring it here, hook it up, winterize the sprayer, so it's good to go. And also what was in here is the my little sprayer. Had to pull it out, winterized it, four-wheeler sprayer, winterized. So got everything ready for cold weather. Like I said, we got a freeze today. Yesterday morning, it got down to 29 or so. I think 28. I think 29 was the low, but it really just stayed around 32 or lower the whole day. It actually rose a little bit right at the during the night. Kind of interesting. But up to about 30. Went to about 34 last night. It'll warm up to mid 40s today, I think is what they're saying. But tonight we're supposed to get down 25 or 26. I think it's tonight. And so this was the freeze that. The other freeze probably wouldn't have done anything, I don't think, but unless it was long enough that it might. But tomorrow night, or tonight, that's what we're hoping to get, that real good freeze. So anyways, it's out. Everything's greased. I did that yesterday. I just need to get this stripper out and blow them both off, which not fun, but it's better than when it's hot. There's the consolation. But I'll just sweat while it's cold, which also stinks. But it'll be dusty. I took an allergy pill at my parents just a minute ago because I forgot to. I got glasses. I'm going to wear my respirator today just to try to help. But anyways, gonna get this stripper out. There's an oil leak on the 8260 that I need to change, that I was going to try to wait until after sowing wheat. I've showed you that. It's gotten worse, especially sitting here in the cold. It's not bad, but it is still leaking. I got that blown off and cleaned off. But there's the remnants of that. So I got the parts for that. I'm going to try to get that done. It's too wet to sow anywhere just yet. There's a slight chance of rain on Thursday of this week. If it does that, I'll get in here and get that done. I'm hoping that's an easy, quick fix. It's the same thing we did on the 8130, but there's a lot more cables and hoses and things in the way. So, all right, enough talking. Get the oil checked on this, get this out, and start the process. Hydraulic oil is good on this. I forget. Dad's and I's are opposite. Mine, engine oil is on the same side as the hydraulic oil. Dad's is on the other side. Engine oil is good. Now, we just got to get come on. Cold start. Got good batteries on both of these, so should, in theory, have no issues, dare I say. all suited up. I'm gonna try this backpack blower with a full cold start without doing anything from the ground. In theory, it's supposed to put it on full choke and we'll see if I can put this backpack with all my jackets on. Yes, it looks as difficult as I'm making it look. Where is it? There it is. Oh. A little tight. When you go from doing this in like 80, 90 degrees, you've got it set a little bit different. Okay. I wasn't really intending this to be difficult, but it is. Or I'm making it difficult. Suck it in. Okay, here we go. The handle's back here somewhere. We'll say just get momentum going. Well, that's one stripper, mostly blowed off. Still got to do the radiator with the small air hose. Now I'm sweating. So that's the process. How long that take me, I don't know. Longer than I'd like. So I'm gonna go do the other stripper and then drive my truck over, blow out the radiators, and then I'll be ready to get them moved, I guess. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like the cold. This is a new battery. Pressure built up. There we go. we got it done. Now, just gotta put all the shields up. And I'm gonna take 2 hands to do that. Okay, we'll put all the shields on. Alright, strippers are cleaned off, got them running. Dad's on his way, coming back from a dentist appointment, and we're gonna take the strippers to the field. It's 11:15, so I'll take the strippers to the field, get a ride back for our trucks, and then it'll be lunchtime, and then maybe, I haven't checked the humidity. Hopefully the sun comes out, maybe, or humidity drops, and we can see what happens here. And my special guest, he's getting ready. He saw a cool video of him getting his stuff ready, so I'll show you that after lunch, hopefully. All right, back from lunch, about to give it a shot. Humidity's coming down a little bit. We're ready to go. This doesn't look very good. All right, my special guest. You ready for it? What's your name? Isaiah. This is my nephew, Isaiah. He's probably my biggest fan. What do you think? What were you doing today? What was I doing? What was I cleaning?
A tractor.
No, I was cleaning what? What is this? What are we sitting in?
Stripper.
A stripper. And what were you cleaning off?
A dinner.
Yeah, he had to clean off his own equipment. I told him because it gets dirty, and he got it ready. So we're both got the equipment ready. Now we're ready to go strip some cotton, right? He's a big fan. He knows a lot that's going on. He's very attentive, asks lots of really good questions. Right. Anything else you want to say?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Can't go. I will drive.
And you set to dry it with?
Yes, I will drive. And now I can drive now. I have to drive, okay? I will not use this one, but I have to drive.
It's going along good, but you can tell there's just a lot of cotton, not a lot, maybe, I don't know, more than I'd like to see, cotton on the ground, just from the wind and the rain and all that, knocking it out, so hate to see that. Over there it's clean, but here where the cotton still is, there's cotton that's just, just rained into the ground. It's stripping the plant clean, not leaving any fluffy stuff behind, but the stuff that got knocked off, there's nothing I can do about that. What do you think? Got any questions? Much. We mostly just use it for a module builder. Humming along here, I'm on basket number 4 for me. Dad's on 2. Got the builder set. It's going good. It's dry except for right here. Just black. There's kind of not a creek, but just a low area. And so all this is pretty black, but it's not tracking too bad. Just kind of. It's going to make it real hard for sowing wheat. Those tracks are going to be super compacted, but gotta go. strip some more? Or do you want to go home for a nap? Strip some more. Let's go do it. Well, this is the end of the road for me and my special guest. What'd you think about cotton stripping? You like it? It's nap time. He is a real trooper, just sitting here, both sitting in quiet, but I think he can fall asleep any minute. So Mom's here to pick him up. I'm working on basket number 6, and I think it's gonna probably, this might make it full, I don't know, we'll see. For sure 6, Mike can fit 7 on there. Still going well. It's 3:20, got basketball at 6, so we may just get these 2 done today. We'll see. I'm trying to decide if this is full with 6 or should I try to fit 7 on there. That looks pretty full. There's not much wind, so spilling is not a huge issue, but makes it harder to tarp and everything. Let's go look. I think I better call that full. I think the cotton's getting better. I decided to call mine full with 6 and Dad's full with 6, and we're going to tarp them. Probably call it for the day, because by the time we get those tarped and his trumped, it'll be close to probably later. I mean, yeah, I just think it's going to cut into time. We could start a module, but we wouldn't be able to finish one before we got to leave for Denton's game. So we'll get these tarped and trumped and tarped, and then probably call it. But I'll let you know. Well, quick change of plans. Game's at 7, not 6. How about that change? So we're gonna do one more. Got that one tarped. About to tarp this one. We'll double team and get that one knocked out. This is a pretty good view. I don't know. You can see the cotton goes in the row unit, and then you see the white kind of circling around after the cotton gets pulled off, stripped off, hence the name stripper, off of the plant. It gets those augers on the side, which you're seeing spin around, pulls it up, and then it gets pulled to the middle, and then it gets sucked up into the machine. It does all the things in the machine, and then the heaviest thing, the last thing to come out of the burrs, which is coming out there behind this tire there. On the older 7460s like Dad, there's one chute. All the burrs come out on the left side. On mine, I'm shooting burrs out both sides. So cotton's coming up behind the cab. Then once it gets up to the top, it drops down and goes through the saws, the 2 saws, and then at the back, those doffer brushes, I changed those doffer brushes, catch that off the last saw and catches in the wind and throws it up into the basket. There's cotton stripper. Cotton's getting better here as we go further along. Dad's module was bigger than mine. No competition, you know. His was bigger, he won. And so mine, you know, six dumps is where we're at right now. We'll see how that goes. So each of us strip 3 baskets here and fill this module up. Hopefully we got time to get it tarped and then get on to Denton's game. That's a wrap. Got that module tarped. So that's 3 today. That was a good day. It could have been, obviously we could have done more, but we're going to go watch some basketball. 6:09, perfect timing. Go watch some basketball, get home a little bit early, and hopefully have a good day. We'll get this field finished tomorrow. Shouldn't have any issues with that, I hope. And then get moved to the last one over here, and then just just keep trucking. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my buddy Isaiah. He's a big fan. You could be a big fan too. Just subscribe and follow along. So thanks for watching. If you're gonna farm,